I just saw the girlfriend's review video. It like maybe it came like 3 hours ago about Hogwarts Legacy, and it's not a review on Hogwarts Legacy. It's actually just Shelby talking about the stuff surrounding it. So I'm not going to go too much into that because the video is there and you guys can clearly watch it. But I will say that it it does suck that they have lost access to content creation platform. Like for Reddit, they can't use that Reddit anymore because people basically false flag their account. And like I said in a previous video, putting them on a list of streamers to not watch was always going to invite harassment. I understand intentions. I understand you want to be like, hey, if you don't want to support these streamers for this game, here's the streamers you can not support. That's fine. But we also know how the internet works, and we know that that's going to be carte blanche for people to just direct attacks at them. And I feel like that played into their getting their account suspended. Ultimately, I do not believe that Shelby or Matt and just girlfriend views as a whole are these like awful, terrible people who suck. Shelby just said that she was Jewish, so like, and playing the game that has anti-Semitic caricatures would be something that she would be, privy to and could possibly provide insight into, right? But that won't be the case because they won't be reviewing the game. Personally, I think they should just review the game because of that particular insight and just let it be known that, hey, our opinions on this game are separate from like our opinions like politically or how you feel about JK Rowling or the terf and all that stuff. And also, it was a review copy, so they could let that be known that they're not buying it or paying for it, and just front load that with like, hey, JK Rowling sucks, but here's the review of the game. Because again, at the end of the day, and listen, I am not a fan of JK Rowling, but people are entitled to having a game reviewed. And if like your favorite reviewer is not going to review it, you should at least know why. And if they are going to review it, you should at least also know why. But they're not going to review it. You don't think that they should, because you can provide a special insight into that. That all being said, though, I don't want it to be misconstrued that like I am like, hey, pro transphobia. No, fuck JK Rowling. I will never support her. I won't support any sort of turf. I don't support bigotry. But I also do not support people losing their livelihood over something like this. Like, that is insane. You could just unfollow them and not follow them. That's a fine way. But to go out of your way just to be like, we're going to get you banned from these accounts now. We're going to get you banned from this because you're spreading hate. When they're not, that sucks, dude. Like, that's not only you're misusing a reporting system, but you're basically saying that like if people disagree with you on any issue, you're going to try to ruin them. And there's got to be levels and degrees to this. Once again, you've seen my account. You know what I'm about. You've seen my coverage on the game itself. I have a video on it about how they just added a trans character just to shield from criticisms. I am not a fan of JK Rowling. I'm not a fan of this property. I don't like the fact that everything that this property does furthers her political goals into harming trans people. But we don't need to then just start taking it out on like people whose job it is to review games, right? Like, I don't know. It's just this is a weird video, but that's the weird situation. Like, I see from both sides because I'm on that side, but I also understand like, yes, this is their people's livelihood. They should be able to review a video game. At the end of the day, you're right. But they should be also able to understand that by engaging in this game and viewing this game, you're going to be opening yourself up to lots of criticism and backlash. But at the same time, I think we can all agree on this, none of that should result in being banned and harassed or targeted by these weirdos, because those particular people, and I say weirdos, I am not talking about the trans community. I'm talking about those freaks who see any group online that's like basically the approved target to attack and do shit like false flag, get people's stuff taken down, constantly reporting them. I deal with those people all the time. I have TikToks that get taken down for me promoting sale of illegal goods, for me using copyrighted music when I'm not using copyrighted music, for me being hateful or being a bully because I'm talking about issues that they are staunchly against. I'm very pro-trans right, and I'm very anti-bigotry, and a lot of people don't like that. And so they will abuse systems in order to silence people like me. I'm not a fan of that whenever I see that. Again, if you guys do not support girlfriends reviews because of Hogwarts, that's fine. But then just don't support them. It's kind of like, if you don't like someone's content, you're not forced to engage in that content, but you don't have to actively try to destroy their content. You know what I mean? Like, that just doesn't, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything overall positive. It doesn't make your life better. You could just ignore them. Why even put the energy into doing that? Just hit the block button. The block button's free. You don't have to watch girlfriend review videos. You don't have to watch my videos. You don't have to watch anyone's videos you don't want to watch. You can block them. I don't know. I just feel like this whole situation got really taken just out of proportion. And also the fact that it's surrounding Harry Potter. And I feel like girlfriend's reviews is probably the least problematic. And the fact that they seem to be the face of this is very strange to me. Again, there are other streamers on Twitch who specifically will stream this game and will stream this game because they know it's going to piss off trans people. Those are the people you guys want to direct your energy towards, not this.